What is up, guys? This is JP403, and this is NCAA Football 2003. And before we get into today's game, we must first take a look at what happened during Week 4. Alright. And the top 25, at number 1 is Miami. Number 2 is Texas. Number 3 is Oklahoma. Number 4 is Tennessee. Number 5 is Florida State. And Oregon jumps to number 6. Ohio State jumps to number 7. Arizona State jumps to number 8. Georgia jumps to number 9. Florida jumps to number 10. Virginia Tech jumps to number 11. And Washington State falls 6 spots from number 6 to 12 after losing to Ohio State 34-0. They were shut out. Michigan jumps to number 13. Penn State jumps to number 14. Washington jumps to number 15. Colorado falls 8 spots from number 8 to 16 after losing to USC 31-17. Wisconsin jumps to number 17. Then we have LSU jumping to number 18. Ole Miss jumps to number 19. Marshall falls 5 spots from number 15 to 20 after losing to Virginia Tech 27-13. Georgia Tech goes from being unranked to number 21. Auburn also goes from being unranked to number 22. Maryland falls 5 spots from number 18 to 23 after losing to Florida State 24-21. Michigan State falls a spot to number 24. And then Syracuse goes from being unranked to number 25. As that is actually going to end the top 25. And now we get into today's game. The Florida Gators will take on the Tennessee Volunteers. So this is the second time already we've seen Florida in this series. As here is Tennessee with the ball first. Their first play, the pass falls incomplete. And then the throw to Washington falls incomplete. So 3rd and 10, Clausen is going to get sacked by number 86. And Florida now has the ball. So they go with an option play to start things off here with Ernest Graham. Graham picks up about 4 yards as Grossman now looking to throw. Can't really find anyone, but ends up taking the sack. That was number 6 getting there. 3rd down, pass to Kite, falls incomplete. And now both teams have gone 3 and out and have lost yardage, as Houston was bobbling the ball around when he was making the option. However, he did catch it and only got a yard. Then this throw here falls incomplete. And then this throw to Jones on 3rd down gets the first. So now Clausen looking to get another option play here for Houston and another 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 now. Clausen looking, but this time he's going to be sacked. So 3rd down and long. Here's Clausen looking for Jones, and Jones drops the ball. So now here comes the punt. This is either going to be a big play or a whoopsies. Taylor Jacobs making the return, and he gets hit. Loses the ball, and this is a really big whoopsies as Miles makes the recovery, and he's going to take this all the way for 6. Touchdown, Volunteers. As Florida now gets the ball here down by 7 because of the fumble. And Grossman looking to get the ball, just runs it, and then takes a sack on 2nd down. So 3rd down and long. Grossman going for a Kite. And this time it's going to be caught, but not enough for the first. So Florida goes 3 and out again. Here is a draw here for Houston. Gets to the 40-yard line. Only a yard again. So 2nd down now. Here is a throw caught by Washington. 1st down here for Tennessee. And then this throw to Washington again. This time only picks up 3. So 2nd and 7. Here's a run for Houston. And he's going to be brought down for only a gain of 2. So 3rd down and 5. Clausen looking for Jones. And that's caught for another 1st down here for Tennessee. So here's a 1st and 10. Jones, the intended receiver again, this time in traffic, and it's incomplete. Handoff for Houston now. Picks up 5, so Now it's a 3rd down and 5, and this throw to Jason Witten caught for another first down right there. So now here is Clausen again, completing to Scott, and gets the first down. So Houston now with the ball, getting 4 yards. 2nd down and 6. Clausen looking for Jones, and Jones again drops the ball. But 3rd and 6. Here's a throw here for Scott, who makes the catch and breaks the tackle for the touchdown. So now Tennessee up by 14, and they look like they're going to be up by more. Grossman loses the ball and is recovered by Demetrin Veal. First down here for the Vols. And after a couple plays, they now have 3 plays. A pass to Scott completed for a first down, make it 1st down and goal. Here is an option for Houston, and it is stopped in a jiffy. So 2nd down, why not just run the counter play? Touchdown Houston. Tennessee now up by 3 touchdowns. And just like that, here is Florida now with the ball. Gain of 8 completed to Kite, and then a screen for Small is going to lose those yards. Loses 4 actually. So 3rd and 6, Grossman is going to be picked! This time it's Miles! It's the second huge play that Miles has made today. And Tennessee now with a fantastic opportunity. Pass to Scott falls incomplete, as on the last play of the first quarter, Tennessee with a golden opportunity to extend their lead. 3 turnovers already on Florida, as that is going to end the first quarter. Tennessee up 21-0. So an option play on 3rd down. Houston brought down for a gain of 5. So here comes the field goal. Walls' kick is good. So just like that, here is Florida with the ball. Grossman completing here to Jacobs. Picks up about 7, so 2nd down and about 3. This throw to Kite is going to get the first down here for Florida. And believe it or not, that is the Gators' very first down of the game. As here is a run, loses a yard, so 2nd down and 11. Here's a throw for Small, gets a foot in there, so gains 8. 3rd down and 3. Here's Graham, breaks a tackle but is unable to get the first down. So Tennessee now with the ball. Clausen, he's looking for Scott, and it's just a little bit overthrown. 2nd down now. Clausen is almost got sacked, but manages to get it off just in time. 3rd down though. Clausen just heading out of bounds, and that is a 3 and out here for the Vols. So now here is Florida with the ball. Graham running it, gets a huge gain. So 2nd down. Grossman is sacked on the play. 3rd down and 7 now, as Tennessee gets their 3rd sack, but is unable to get a 4th here. A huge play for Small gets the first down for Florida. 1st and 10 now. Here is Graham, and Graham is going to be down at the Tennessee 40. Gain of 4, so 2nd down and 6. Throw here for Jacobs, and it's going to fall incomplete. 3rd down and 6 now. Here is Grossman looking for Perez, and Perez makes the catch. Another first down for the Gators. Then this throw here for Perez falls incomplete. Very well covered. As now here is a 2nd and 10. Pass to Kite complete. Only gets a yard. 3rd and 9. Here's a throw and another interception. This one is going to be Jones. And Jones being chased by Perez. And down at the 19. First down here for Tennessee. Another opportunity to extend the drive, or maybe not, as LaFavor gets the sack right there. So 2nd and long. Somehow, someway, a completion for Jones is going to make it 1st and goal. Wow. So now Clausen going against hit. And he's picked off by number 57. What a play there for Florida, getting a huge break. First down now here as a gain of 6. Makes it 2nd and 4. And then on 2nd down, throw to Small. Falls incomplete. 3rd down now. Grossman looking, and he's sacked again. That is the 4th. That is now going to be sack number 4. I believe it's number 4 here for Tennessee. As a 3 and out right there after Florida got the huge play. Pass to Jones is going to be caught there for Tennessee, and then Jones making another catch. 11 of 22 for 121 yards here for Clausen so far, as a juke here for Houston loses yards. 10 carries, 22 yards only. 3rd down now. Here's a throw for Washington, and Washington with a really good play. 1st down Tennessee. As we have now approached the final 2 minutes of the first half, Clausen is going to be sacked. The 4th sack by this Florida defense. Here's a juke on 2nd down. Houston brought down, loses 2. So, third down now. Throw here for Washington isn't going to do anything except just run down the rest of the clock. As Tennessee leading over Florida 24-0. And just like that, Florida actually does get the ball back. Pass completed to Walker for the first down. Here is Grossman looking to throw, and he's sacked again by number 6. That is the third sack for this guy. Second down and long. Here's a throw completed to number 80. And 80 is going to be shoved out of bounds. 6 straight completions so far here for Grossman. 3rd and 5. Throw to Kite is going to be caught but does not do anything. Loses yards to be exact. So here is Florida now with the football. And it's going to be caught by Washington. Making a gain of 6. So 2nd down and 4. Fleming, the fullback, Troy Fleming, gets the first down. Clausen is now going to look here for Scott, and the pass is caught. First down now for Tennessee. Clausen looking now here for Washington, but is picked off by number 25. And Florida with another opportunity. First down now here for the Gators, as here's a throw for Kite, somehow caught despite number 6 on coverage. 6th catch for 37 yards now here for Kite. Second down, Graham gets smacked behind the line. This will be 3rd and 6. Grossman finding a wide open Walker. First down right there for the Gators. So here is Grossman now, finding Jacobs, makes the catch, gets the touchdown. First down, touchdown here for the Gators. They get on the board finally. Fullback run here for Fleming picks up 6. So, and then Jones makes this catch to make it a first down for the Vols. Clausen looking, sacked again. That's actually Natil. Mike Natil getting the sack. And that's going to result in a 2nd and long. Houston with the carry, picks up only 3, as it'll be 3rd down now. Clausen finding Scott. First down right there for Tennessee. 17 of 29 for 175 yards for Clausen. As Clausen now finding Jason Witten for this catch. Picks up 8. 2nd and 2. Here is Houston. Brought down for, actually no gain. 3rd and 2 now. Clausen throwing it here for Washington. First down for the Vols, down at the 30-yard line. 1st and 10 now. Clausen looking for the screen here for Houston. And Houston's going to pick up about 8. 9 to be exact. 2nd and 1. Clausen finding Jones in double coverage. Somehow caught. 1st and goal. Right there. As now Clausen looking towards the back of the end zone for Washington. Caught for the touchdown, in Tennessee back up by 24. Toss here for Graham is going to pick up 2 yards here for Florida. As on 2nd down, Grossman is going to be looking for Kite. The pass is caught for the first. Nice throw right there. As very next play, Grossman. Now he's going to be running his own screen here for Graham. And Graham going to be brought down at the Tennessee 48. Picks up 6. 2nd down. Now here is a QB draw here for Rex Grossman. Gets the first down on the play. Very next play now. Here is a 1st and 10. Grossman looking here for Jacobs, and double covered and not a soul in sight near that ball. As Jones gets the sack there, it's going to be a 3rd down and long. Here's a throw for Perez. Should result in a 4th down now, but flag on the play. Offsides on number 6. Dude got 3 sacks and thought he could get a 4th just by jumping early. So now on 3rd down, a retry. Perez makes this catch, gets the first down. Florida with an opportunity is going, and Grossman's going to be sacked as we end the 3rd quarter here on this play. Pass completed to number 80, and that's about it. So 31-7 is the lead so far here at the end of the 3rd. 3rd down now. A run here for Graham isn't going to exactly pick up much. It'll be 4th down and 9. The Gators are going for it. Pass caught by Jacobs. First down, Florida. Very next play, a toss here for Graham. And Ernest Graham has some space in front of him down at the 9-yard line. Picked up about 6. Here is a QB draw here again. Rex Grossman down at the 4-yard line. First down and goal. Grossman having to jump on over for the ball. And tries to throw this to Jacobs, but it's knocked away. 2nd down, Grossman this time is sacked. So 3rd and goal. Here is Grossman, and he's just going to not do much with that. So 4th down, here's a throw for Kite. And this will result in a turnover on downs. The Gators not happy. but whatever. That's what happens when you just don't go for the entire kill. As here is a dump off for Houston. Picks up a huge play for the first down here for Tennessee. And then Brown on the screen. He's going to pick up 7. 24 of 36 now for Clausen. I think it was 237 yards. As Washington makes this catch. First down here. As Houston breaks a tackle and picks up 4. 2nd and 4 now. Clausen looking for Jones. Pass is cut at the Florida 40. Very next play. Clausen now looking for Jones again. This is going to be caught. That's now a gain of 8. 2nd and 2. Here is Clausen with the carry. The QB draw gets the first down, but hold the phone. We got a flag on the play. It's going to be a holding on left guard number 63. Takes away the first down, makes it 2nd and 12. Clausen looking to try to run it again, but this time he's covered up. It's going to be Clausen. He's going to be sacked on the play. So, Florida now with the ball here after the Tennessee punt. Grossman is going to run the screen here for Ernest Graham. He's going to pick up a few. 2nd down now. Here is Grossman. He's going to take a sack. So, here is a 3rd down. And here's a nice little bubble screen for Small. Gets the first down right there. So here is this throw for Washington. Falls incomplete. 2nd down now here as Tennessee. They're just trying to run down the clock. As Houston is going to be brought down. This will be 3rd down and 5. Clausen. Pass falls incomplete. So Florida once again with the ball. As they're going to throw it here for Jacobs. Gains 9. So here is Grossman. Gets the first down. Very next play. Here's Grossman. Looking for Kite. Falls out of his hands. 2nd down and about 10. Here's now a bubble screen here for Perez. Perez is only going to get 4. So here's a counter. And Graham is going to head on out of bounds. First down right there. Grossman on the screen now, going for Graham. And Ernest Graham, he's going to be down at the 35-yard line. Gains 8. 2nd down and 2. And somehow Grossman gets that off to Walker. 9 sacks for this Tennessee defense. That's impressive. As here's Graham on the run. Gets another first down. Now Grossman looking and can't find anyone open. 2nd and 10. Here is the throw for Kite. It was deflected, but somehow caught. Gains 6. 3rd down and 4. Here is Graham. Wide open space. Gets the touchdown. And Florida now, they're going to go for the onside. And that does nothing. Picked up by Jones. And that's going to end it. Tennessee wins over Florida 31-14. Tennessee manages to go ahead and remain unbeaten, and now Florida, they fall to 3-2, I believe. As that is actually going to end this video. If you liked it, please feel free to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time, where the Texas Longhorns take on the Tulane Green Wave.